Hi, I'm Mike. This is Kevin. We're your local cabinet refinishing experts and owners of Cabinet. In this video, we're going to take you through the step-by-step process and should give you a behind-the-scenes look to show you what makes us the best cabinet refinishing company on the Gulf Coast.
So the first thing we're going to do is prepare the work area. This involves uninstalling all of the doors and drawer faces and then bringing those to our facility where they'll be 100% sprayed and refinished off-site. After that, we're going to go ahead and mask off all the floors, counters, and backsplash with a material called Felt Buster, which is a roofing underlayment that will offer maximum protection to your home. Once we're done preparing the area, step 2 is going to be to clean and sand all the cabinets. When we deep clean the cabinets, we're looking to remove any sort of buildup that's accumulated over the last several years. We're going to bring in our sanders with built-in HEPA filtration systems to ensure that there is minimum dust accumulation in the homes. The sanding is arguably the most important part of this entire process, as it opens up the grain and the fibers in the wood to ensure that when we spray the primer, we get the best adhesion results as possible. Now that we've cleaned and sanded the cabinet boxes, the next step is to protect your home. We start by ensuring that all areas surrounding the cabinets get masked off with either a paper or a plastic to protect all other areas from any overspray. We also will mask off all of the appliances with either a paper or a plastic to protect them as well. After all those areas are protected, we'll build a temporary wall with telescopic holes and big sheets of plastic that'll surround the work area. We now have your entire home protected. We've masked off where needed. We've assembled the wall and we've ran the ventilation system outside. We're now ready to move on to the next step, which is priming and additional sanding. We'll start by spraying a coat of our shellac-based bonding primer. This will create a strong bond as we seal up the wood, creating a proper surface for the finish. The shellac is also a great stain blocker, which will help prevent discoloration from tannins and other chemical compounds found in the wood. Once the primer is dry, it'll get lightly sanded to smooth out the surface. This will also allow us to spray any areas that may need extra attention. Then we can address the areas so they'll be prepared to receive a factory finish. Now that we've sanded back the primer, it's time to spray 2 coats of finish. We use a water-based catalyzed polyurethane imported from Italy. The specialty cabinet finish meets all of the durability standards set by the KCMA, who creates the standards for the cabinet industry. A chemical hardener will then be added for maximum durability. After the finish coat, your cabinets will look, last, and feel like they are straight from the factory. We just finished applying the 2 coats of specialty cabinet finish. It's now time to clean up the work area. We'll break down the temporary wall, remove all the masking tape and paper, and dispose of any trash. Your kitchen will look like it did right before we arrived. The kitchen will be fully functional without any restrictions. You will, however, still be missing your doors and drawer faces, which will arrive early the following week to be installed. Over the next few days, these pieces will be refinished at our facility where they'll undergo the exact same process as the framework: cleaning, sanding, priming, resanding, and 2 coats of our specialty cabinet finish. Once the doors and drawers are refinished, typically 3 to 5 days later, we'll bring them back for installation in the last step of our process. We spent the last few hours installing all the refinished doors and drawer faces, as well as taking the customer through a walkthrough of their brand new kitchen, just to make sure that they're 100% satisfied. And now we're 100% complete with the project.
So, thank you again for joining us on this video. I wanted to recap a couple of things that we think makes Cabinet Renew the best choice for your cabinet finishing project. First, our extensive process and products that we use. Everything that we do is 100% spray. All of the surfaces get double sanded, once before primer, once after primer, to ensure a strong bond as well as a factory smooth finish. All the finish coats that we use exceed the standards set by the Kitchen Cabinet Manufacturers Association for a cabinet coating. So what we do is going to be just as durable as something you get out of the factory. Cabinet Renew uses 0 subcontractors. Anybody who's in your home is a full-time employee who does this every single day. We make this as hassle-free as possible. All projects, with the exception of specialty finishes, have the on-site portion completed in 2 days. We've got the manpower and the capabilities that whether you have 2 doors or 200 doors, we won't be in your home longer than necessary. Most importantly, cabinet refinishing is all we do. We are by far the most well-reviewed and most experienced company in the area. We complete an average of 7 to 10 projects a week, and at the time that this video is filmed, we've got 135-star reviews on Google with none less and 40 on Facebook. Nobody even comes close. So, to book your free on-site consult for a quote for cabinet refinishing, visit our website at cabinetrenew.com or give us a call at 941-376-3030 and we'd be happy to help. Thanks again.